Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Um, Finally you see me. I normally just take a picture of the item, but today it's me. Okay, so I wanted to do the VIB Rouge sale haul. Yeah, so I wanted to show you guys what I got, talk a little bit about that stuff. So if you would like to see this, just keep watching. All right, so I didn't buy a bunch of stuff because normally I like the VIB Rouge. I like the VIB sales when they're at 20% for the Rouge as opposed to 15. So normally during the springtime it's 15%, and in the winter time, so like in November, it's 20%. That's for people who don't know, but I'm pretty sure there are like 50 million videos, so by now you know that concept. Okay, and let's see. So this time I normally would pick up things that I just am running low with, running low on, sorry. And I did that, but I also got a couple of things that, just wanted to try and just be really frivolous on that end. So I guess I'm gonna start with things that I know what I would consider would be my holy grail items, and go from there. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is concealer. My favorite concealers would have to be hands down the Sephora ones. They are the Bright Future Gel-Serum concealers. These two that I picked up are in, I believe it's Dulce de Leche. Yeah, Dulce de Leche. I love this concealer. Like, I put it under my eyes, and then just use a beauty blender, and put some powder, and that'll be my concealer thing. But the coverage, of course, is amazing. It lasts, like, my day is normally 16 hours. It lasts a lot longer than that. Like, my working day is 16 hours, and so from the time, I think it takes me, before I leave the house, I want to say my makeup is on for almost an hour, and so say 17 hours, and it's still, when I come home, I look like this because I already did have my day, and yeah, so now it still lasts. So these are very good, and I believe they're like $16 or $14, but for the price, price point, why not? So that's that. Also, I picked up a beauty blender cleanser. This is the liquid blender cleanser, as it's called. This is about $16 as well. No, I think it's 18. Matter of fact, yeah, $18. And this is just the liquid version to basically clean your beauty blenders with, things of that nature. But I believe I'm gonna take this back only because I ended up also ordering the Pro. Sorry, this is the Blender Cleanser Solid Pro. And those of you who don't know, this is normally, I wish I had the other one, but normally the solid comes in this little tube that's about that big. So the Pro, it's like $45, and you get this size. Now, I have two. Why? Well, this one is what I got first, and when I got it, it was open. And when you open it, you have a little pad, and then you have all of this as the solid. But if you turn it over on mine, it looks like it was used and they put it back in the box. So I called Sephora, and they actually sent me this other one, and they told me I could just throw this away. They really didn't care what I did with it. But yeah, so I ended up with two of these, and I think this is a lot, only because with the, like I said, with the regular size one, you pay $16, and it's about this big. And if you wear makeup every day, like I do almost every day, that goes pretty fast. With this, at least, you get a lot more, and it looks like a bar soap. And also, too, I have the trial version of the Pro, and it lasts pretty long. So I'm pleasantly pleased with this, and can't wait to see how many uses I can get out of the two of them that I have now, because I'm not actually going to throw this away. But yeah, so that's those. And then also what I got open, well, damaged I should say, would be my Boscia Purifying Cleansing Gel. Now, I've never, let me see, how can I get this to, you can't see the box because my lighting sucks. But I've never tried this, but my sister, Miss Avalon 25, she just raves about this stuff. So I got this. Now when oh, here goes. This was the original that I received. And when I got it, it was like this. And I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, what's going on there? But I didn't think anything else of it until this happened. And it fell. But, you can't, oh, there it goes. Sorry. Here's the pump. And here's the rest of it. So I was like, oh, okay. So I called them and they sent me it again because I let them know basically my day is too long, so I don't really have time to go into Sephora. That's why I order online, because I don't have time to be in the store. So the guy said, okay, don't worry about it. And he sent me it. And he told me to just throw this one away because it did come open and whatever happened and the pump was broken. But I just feel like, well, someone told me to just take the pump out of the new one when I'm done and put it in there and just use it. But we'll see about that one. I mean, I'm not about changing, you know, getting rid of products, but well, then again, it's still sealed, so who knows? We'll see. But yeah, that's this, and this is the box, because I guess I can put them over there and I can see them. As you can tell, this is my first time filming down here. I normally film on my phone and again, just, you know, show the product, but I wanted to be different today. Next up, because this is taking long, I have the it's by Boscia again, their white charcoal mattifying makeup setting spray. Now my sister and I got this on a, oh, we're gonna try it because we like their face products. Well, I'm gonna show you the product that we actually started with, and I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, so she got it, so I said, okay, I'm gonna get it too. This stuff is amazing. Now I am super oily, like you can even see, like no matter what I do right here, never gets it's not non-oily. But I put this on, oh my gosh, it is so mattifying. It is comparable to the Scandinavia. Now Scandinavia is hands down my junk. I use that as my setting spray every day, all day. I will, you know, preach the gospel on that setting spray. It is that good and it lasts that long. You can go like this. No, your makeup is not going anywhere. I love that. And then it controls the oils really well. This is right up there with them. It's not, it doesn't last as long as Scandinavia, because Scandinavia, you know, basically seems as though you can go in water and you'll still be good. It takes a lot to get that setting spray off, but it is really, it's close to it. What I did today was I actually sprayed this right before I sprayed my I started to apply my foundation, and I was pleasantly surprised with how my foundation laid and how smooth it looked and things of that nature. Now granted, this is I've had my makeup on for 12 hours now, and this is the end result. So if you have super oily skin like I do, I would highly recommend this. And it's, I think this size was about $12. I just found out that they actually have a much bigger size, and I think it's like 36 or something like that. So you know I will be getting that, and I got 2 of these. All right, let's see. Oh, another product that came damaged, I don't know, they just didn't like me this time in Sephora, from Sephora, was my Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. Now since it's an oil, you know, I didn't really want to, I mean, since it's for your lips, I really didn't want to put it, you know, take any chances. So this was the main reason why I called. It came like this, like somebody tried to open it and they just broke the box, and the box is right there. So it doesn't, there are no fingerprints on it, and if you can see, it's like a really glossy kind of thing. So, you know, fingerprints would show up. So there aren't any fingerprints on it. I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna throw this away because they did send me a backup. So, but yeah, this lip oil is really good. This was another product that my sister put me onto, and I think it works well. I love it. Hell, it's on right now. I just think that it's really good for just comforting your lips, like it says. It comforts your lips. I normally apply it in the mornings. After I come out the shower, I'll put it on right before I put on whatever else. I mean, you know, I'll put that on and then I'll get dressed. Then I'll get to my makeup table and I'll say, okay, well, am I going to do a matte lip? Am I going to do a glossy lip? And my, you know, by then it would have calmed down, but it's still there and it's still giving me that comfort, especially if I'm going to do a matte lip, because then, you know, your lips, especially like I use a lot of the Kylie Cosmetics and it tends to dry out my lips. So this is good for it. Okay. Now, I'm talking about what my sister and I first got from Boscia. Well, I think I know that this was my first product from them. But this is the Detoxifying Black Cleanser. Now, this is a really good cleanser. I mean, I put it on once I come out the shower, because like what I do is I take off my makeup in the shower, and when I come out, I'll use one more product to like just put on my is it Sonic Clear Sonic, whatever product that Michael Todd makes, that, or my spin brush from a company whose name I can't remember, but yeah, I go back and forth between those two, but it's just some kind of spin brush. So I'll either put 2 pumps of this on, or 1 pump of this, 1 to 2 pumps of this, or I have another product that I use on the off day that I'm not using this, Mario Badescu, yeah, but yeah, I'll use this, and I find that this clears up my skin so well. It keeps it so clear, it's not even funny. It definitely does what it says, detoxifying. It definitely detoxifies, because I'll put it on and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I had a pimple here. Then next thing in the morning, it's reached its head and it's like, okay, bye-bye pimple. So this is a really good product, and again, this was the first thing that I used in Boscia, and I'm loving them. I like the fact that they have the little size and then they go up, so you can try the little size and see if you like it, and then get the bigger size today. Like, I believe this is actually the smaller one to this product. So this is a definitely highly recommend product on that side. So yeah. Let me see. Oh, another holy grail makeup product is primer. This Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer. I love this. It a little bit goes an extremely long way. Like, I literally have to pump and put dabs like that, and then just rub it in, because if you put any more, it will leave a white cast. Not that it matters, because your makeup will cover it up, but it sometimes, like if you put any other primers, because I've actually put 2, maybe 3 primers on all together, because I'm just that oily, and sometimes they'll like flake together depending on where you put it, the order that you put it in. So I do use this. I have a Becca one, which is right here, so I will use my the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer Perfector. I use these 2 together. This is my arsenal, and again, set it with the Scandinavia and the Boscia. But these primers are my must-haves, my holy grails. These are the only 2 primers that I find that if I put them on, the oil will stay at bay, minus this 2 spot. But I kind of feel like I don't put anything here, and that's probably why it's always super oily, because it's never anywhere else on my skin. Like, my whole rest of my skin is fine, just those spots right there. But whatever, maybe it's like when I do my eyebrows with the concealer, that might be what's making it oily. But anyway, yes, these 2 primers. And for the I always get this size of the Makeup Forever, only because this is $16, whereas the larger size is 36 or 38. And it's actually, if you buy 2 of these, you pay $32, and you get 3 ounces. 3 ounces of 3 ounces. No, it's 0.5. So you get 1 ounce. But if you get the other one, the full size, is less than this, and you pay more. So that's why I buy the smaller sizes all the time. And I actually got 3 of these. I don't know how. Oh, I think when one of these were in the box with something that they replaced and they put it back in there. That's how I ended up with 3. So I did get 3 of these, and then again I got 1 of my I do get the full size of that because it doesn't, this one, it doesn't make sense, like it doesn't work the same way the Makeup Forever one. The Becca small size is tiny in comparison to this, and this one ends up cheaper. So this is, like I said, Holy Grail. Foundation, I do use the Becca, what is this called? Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream in the shade Mink. Now, I love this foundation. This is the best foundation. Now, I've used the Makeup Forever HD. I've used tons of different MAC ones because I do use the full coverage. So anything that's full coverage or long wear, and not use it because, you know, either or, because it's full coverage. Well, basically, for the full coverage ones tend to last the longest. And this is hands down is my favorite. I've been using this Becca one now for maybe about 2 years. Yeah, it has to be 2 years, and I love it. The best full coverage I've ever seen. Now, what I do is when I apply my makeup, I always, you know, take it, pump it on my hand, but then I spray some setting spray on it as well. So I'll spray Fix Plus by MAC, and I just started spraying this too, and the Scandinavia bridal one. Now, I don't always do the bridal one because even on Scandinavia's site, they kind of tell you not to use that every day, so I don't. But definitely the Fix Plus and that one, just because the Fix Plus kind of, you know, will make it more liquid, and then this is going to mattify it, so it keeps that matte kind of thing in. And I'm loving that combination. And I apply it with a foundation brush from Sigma, like a Kabuki foundation brush, and that's how I apply my foundation. Like, this is not a tutorial, so I'm not going to talk about that. All right. Oh, one more product that I use would be that I bought this is a repurchase, is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. Now, if you use like I said, I use my makeup brushes. I wear makeup all through the week, and of course, you know, you see my complexion, so the makeup is dark. This, you pour a little bit in, you dip your brush in, wipe it off, and I'm telling you, that makeup just disappears. It cleans the brush so well. This is an amazing product. Only thing is, if your brushes are kind of on the chintzy side or the cheaper side, it might destroy it, so you gotta be careful about that, because it what it does is, as you're dipping the brush in and out, they have these little I don't even know I can't remember what it's called, but they have these things that kind of shoot up into the brush, and it's drawing out the makeup, so it tends to it might go into the glue part, and that might mess up the brush, because I've had a couple of brushes, like my IT brushes, which is so disappointing, but my IT brushes have actually can't handle that, so that's unfortunate. And then one of my Morphe brushes, the same thing happened. The bristles will start to come out, so just be careful of that. Sigma, it works well. What else? My MAC brush, it works well. I'm trying to think of what other brushes do I use? Foundation. That's it. Yeah, okay, like I said, this is not a tutorial, but yeah, so that's a really good product. Then my sis, these are the new products that I got from this from this sale. My sister got this milk blur stick. Can you see? I can't get it to get out of the light of the thing, but basically, okay, well, this is supposed to be a very good product on getting rid of your pores, and, you know, making any texture on your skin is supposed to blur it out really good. She tried it and she said it works well. So I'm excited to try this. This product now is by Peter Thomas Roth. It's called the Max Complexion Correction Pads. And that's this right here. Now, I think my sister and I both decided we were going to try it, and I think she read the reviews and she said she likes it, and she's a big fan of Peter Thomas Roth. So anything that's going to clear my skin, I'm good with that, because I do have it says anti-aging benefits, it's pore minimizer, and that's what it says. It has salicylic acid and glycolic acid complex. But it's supposed to clear up your skin, and I've noticed now that I have, like, you can see my pores right in here. Didn't always be like that, but for some reason right here is very porous. Yeah, so working on trying to get that eradicated, if you will. And then lastly, I got these, one recommendation of my sister again. It's the Karuna, yeah, clarifying face mask. These are, and I'm mad that, okay, there we go. These are, they come 4 in a pack, and basically you're just supposed to apply them, and it's supposed to be really clarifying. Now, my sister is really big on sheet masks and things of that nature. Me, not so much, but I mean, I have them, and I use them, but I don't use them often enough. Because if you see my sheet mask collection, you'd be like, but I thought you don't use sheet masks like that. But I just have so many. I get them from, they look like this, by the way. But I get them from Ipsy. Like, there are a lot of times they're in my Ipsy bags. Like, this one was actually in my Ipsy bag, but I still haven't tried it. So I just get them and just put them away. And they just kind of sit there until I decide, oh yeah, maybe I should try a mask. Apparently, if you use a face mask right before you apply your makeup, it's supposed to apply better and more flawlessly and things of that nature. So again, this is the Karuna clarifying mask, and I believe these were about $28, and I have 2 because, again, I think this had to have been in one of the boxes that they reshipped, because whatever reason, I gave the guy the the item number that was damaged, and it seemed as though he just shipped the box, because when I opened it, I had like I said, this, and I had the Makeup Forever Step 1 thing again. So I mean, I'm not mad. I love Sephora for doing that. Yeah, so again, these were $28. The Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner, I believe this is $36 regular price. I don't know how much the Peter Thomas Roth clarifying cleansing pads were. I can't remember how much these are, but I just want to make sure, I'm just trying to make sure that you guys see the product. The blur stick, which will not focus, but I think it's because it's in this case and it's not, haven't opened it yet, so, but I guess that's why it won't focus properly. The Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer, love this. Makeup Forever, did I say this is Becca? I think I said Makeup Forever. The Makeup Forever Step 1s, this is the mattifying primer, because they do have a Step 1 that's a smoother, and that's supposed to be a pore minimizer as well, and I kind of wanted to try that, but I don't know why I didn't get it. This is the Boscia Detoxifying Black Cleanser, and I believe this one was $20, $12, something. I don't know. But like I said, this is not the full size. The biggest size that they have. I believe the biggest size that they have is $26, so, or $32, something like that. And again, really good setting sprays. And then what a good thing about this is that it's supposed to, it says minimize pores, gently mattifies and sets makeup while keeping skin hydrated. And I'm sorry, I was just reading it, but it kind of said, I think it was on the website, it says that it actually helps in clarifying your skin. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that sounds kind of good, you know. Best of both worlds, you know. A lot of products, companies are starting to do that now, have skincare products and the makeup products, which makes sense. And the cleanser, which I said is probably going to go back. This is $18. The Becca's, the foundation. These foundations, the ultimate coverage is they're $44, which is kind of pricey, but I mean, it lasts a good enough time. You only need but between 1 and 3 pumps. Like mine varies just on, for some reason, the beginning of the week I tend to use 3, and towards the end I use 2, and that just could be because I use the same foundation brush. Don't judge me, and it's probably just product left over. These products, the Purifying Cleansing Gel, which I'm kind of very excited to try and see how that works out in conjunction with the cleanser. And this was the only size that they had, and I believe it was $28. And I think I told you the Pro Solid this is $45, and these are either $16 or $14. That's the concealer. I mean, if you like concealers and you use concealers often, you should try these. I mean, a lot of time people use like the NARS, and Tarte makes a really good concealer. What else? Makeup Forever. No, I'm trying to think of NARS. I don't know, but anyway, this is really comparable to the to all those high-end companies. And then lastly, the Clarins lip oil, and this is $22, I believe. But yeah, that's my video. I hope you enjoy it. Would love to know what everybody got, if you got anything. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.